Hi there, and I just finished here some Docker file configuration. I tried my best to make it work, but as I PHP is not my all of my knowledge, I think from now on I need your help, guys. I created here the repository as Reg asked, and let me show you. This is the repository, right, on master branch. If you want to run it on your machine, you need to clone it. The first step you need is to build the base image. Normally we build it and send to Docker Hub as public image, but as I don't have the credentials for Bitcot Docker Hub, I think this one is from Bitcot, right? As I don't have credentials to send it here, I'm gonna pretend that I'm doing it, but if not work, I'm gonna get an access denied. But let me try it. And to build the base image, you just need to be on this directory. You need to be on the Laravel deploy base. You need to go in there and just run Docker compose build. That's it. As I did it before, it was very fast and it generated this image with this name. Bitcot project on GitHub. Laravel is the name of the thing and the version PHP 4.741. And you can take a look on Docker Compose file. It's very simple. You may think that Docker Compose is just to run a lot of services together, but it's a way to remember what you need to do, like this one. You can add variables here if you want to, like something like that. And Docker rub. If you have this variable, use it. If you don't have it, fill with Bitcot. It's possible. You can do it here. You can do on the version, on the name, whatever you want. Okay, the image is built. And now we have the base image. You can send it to Docker Hub if you want to with the simple command here, push. It not work because I don't have access, but just it if you have access to it. Okay, I don't have. You just need to do a Docker login and that's it. Now let's make the app image. I created a script for this because to make sure you guys will not forget something. The script is here on deploy scripts deploy build. That's the script. Very simple one. And just the steps. You need to install the npm staff. You need to run the Laravel mix. If you have the app mode, it will get. If not, I'm gonna set it as production by default. And next, we're gonna build the Docker Compose image like we did for the base, but now for the app. Let me run it. We are installing the npm package. We are building the mix using production because we passed no variable. We have none on environment. We are generating the CSS and JS stuff. And now we are building our image for real, our app image, installing the Laravel stuff and everything. Let's finish it. I'm waiting here. I'm going nowhere. Almost done. Yeah, that's it. We created this image with this tag here, right? And if you want to send it to some project, the same thing. You just need to do a Docker, compose, and push, but we don't want to send it anywhere. Let me show you this Docker compose file here. On this Docker Compose, I'm setting here app version. If I don't have, I get the version 1 by default. You can do the same for project, image name if you want to. And the command, if you have the app mode here, we're gonna use it. If not, we're gonna start it in production mode that with Apache. If we have dev, we're gonna start it using Laravel, Artisan server. I'm gonna show you both. I'm mapping the port 8 on my machine with port 8 on the container, and I'm mounting the .env inside the application, right? To make this Docker Composer here, I have this Docker file. This Docker file is copying the host configuration to the right place and copying the start script to the right place. Abdul, you asked about this start. I'm gonna show you in a bit. And we change the owner and we install the things, and that's it. Let's see the start script. Script start. The script start, just do this. If we are passing the first run, we're gonna run those commands. You guys use it to run it inside the Docker, but it's not recommended because you don't have the .env yet. And you build 10, you gonna add it in your Docker process, and it will be cached on the layer. So it's best to not do it and call this guy with the first run. You have the clear here, and you have the link, you have bash. If you want to add more commands, you just need to add, no problem, and it will work. For example, you can add, like, for example, to put your application in maintenance, you can copy this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and you can paste here, and you can add the command, for example, down, and put in application. I think that's let me take the mode here, and you can call something like that, PHP artisan down. Okay, you can add this. You can add as many as command as you need. And when you edit it, you need to build again, like, right? Let's build it again very quickly. Build. Okay, it's done. Now let me get the problem Abdul showed. It's not a problem though, it was working, but the application is not working as expected. How to see it? Let's first start with using the Artisan serve we developed. To do it, you need to export app mode. You can change this name wherever you want. You can use the .env name wherever you want. Let me put this at the dev mode, right? And let me start it. Docker compose up just it to start the application. And you can see here that we are on in develop mode because I set this guy here and it started. But when I go to my browser here, when I start to open localhost, I get this error. It's not an application. It's not the stack Docker container error. It's something the application is doing. Let me show you. Can you see? I'm taking out the S, I'm taking out the login, and I hit enter. Then the application send me to the HTTPS login, but I don't have HTTPS listen on my machine. I just have HTTP. So it's not a Docker problem, it's a configuration of application. I need your guidance to fix this, or maybe we have the right environment file. I don't have the right one. I have this one here that I made up. So it's not possible. It's made it by me. It's not gonna work, I think, for sure. We don't have database, we have nothing, right? But let me show you something. How I know that the problem is the application and not the Docker itself. Okay, we can do something like that. Docker compose, you can see here the application is running. Okay, you can get the logs with the logs commands if you want to. But let me do the thing. Let me run app. Do you remember we had the down command? Let me run this command down. With this command, we are putting the, oops, I think I typed something wrong. Yes, okay. I typed this wrong on the script for sure. Let me show you. Script, start. Oh, here. Do you see? Let me fix it. But yeah, they understand that I want to stay down and ask me, and now it's in maintenance mode. Okay, if I go here again and try to load the application, you can see that this time, sorry, oops. Oh, I saw the problem. I can't run I think this script is not good. Let me run the command in the old way with the exec. No problem. Exec app. We're going to PHP artisan down. Okay, now it's worked as expected without asking question. Let me go back here and show you. Let's delete the HTTPS and here. Now we got a 503 service unavailable because it's down, and the application is answered. You can see here. I can see here that I got these responses from our server. Laravel session, okay? And how do you make sure that's the problem? You can do a curl e localhost. You get the 503 response. You can get the caption I to get just the header. I can see here that I have a 403 with application in maintenance mode. If I take out and I put it back again, take out from maintenance and put live, if I do the same command, now I'm got a 302 that is a redirect, right? If I drop this guy here, you're gonna see the redirect. He is redirecting me to HTTPS, but I don't have anyone listen on HTTPS. That's why you got that strange screen, right? This, I'm starting the application in dev mode. If you want to start in production mode, you just need to unset this variable here. Don't need this. Okay, and let's start again. Now you can see that we are running production mode. That's the recommended mode using Apache on the foreground, but we're going to get the same problem. If I do a curl here, I'm gonna get the same thing. I can disable it. Yep, this one. And if I do again, now I'm gonna get a 503. Okay? And let's do that. That's the deal. I need to understand how to make this work. I need the .aim file, I think. Because to make this work on AWS first, I need to make it work on my machine. And after that, we're gonna create a way to run on the developer machine using all stack offline. We're going to run database, Redis, Memcache offline. We don't need AWS for that. But first, I need the basic one running. And let me see if I'm missing something. Oh, yeah. Just security questions now, right? First, you need to commit this guy. It used to be your git ignore, you need to take it out. This one you need it, and this one you need it. You just need it, okay? You need to add it. It use it in your git ignore file here. I take it out because you need it. So you need to do the same. And for the Docker, to make your image secure, let me do something. And do you remember our start script? script start, we have an option here with the bash. Here we have the bash option. It's to make it easy to enter an image. You have the first run to run these commands if you need it. It's not inside Docker anymore, it's outside. You just need to call it. Let me show you. You can call first run clear and link. I'm gonna call first run and dev together. You're gonna see what it's going to work. You can run something like that. Docker compose run app first run dev. It's going to run the first run and next put the application dev mode. But as I don't have the .env file, I'm getting these errors, of course. And this is strange, is the crypt error that I have no idea what is this popping out, but okay. And just to make sure how you can run multiple commands. But I want to run only bash, right? I want to go to inside, just call like that, bash. And it put, oh, sorry. I just want bash. I forgot to delete the first run. Let me delete it. I just want bash. Yeah, I'm inside in it in terminal mode. I can try it, test it, do whatever I want, do whatever I need. If I get a git status here, you can see that's not a git repository, and that is very important. If you that's because I added it here on the dockerignore file. It's very important to always create this file and add at least .git, .env, and node modules. Those ones I added because I want it, but you can add, we can, for example, add someone else, but let's keep it this way. But this one, and this one you must add. The other ones I add because I don't want the Dockerfile inside my image in Docker Compose. Let me take out the Git just to show you what is the problem. If you do this, if you don't add Git, what is the problem? Let's build it again. Okay, it's built with the problem. Now let me run the same command I ran early, the same command. And let's see, git status. That's the problem. Now we are seeing here our git history. We are delivering to everyone our git history, and we don't want that because everyone committed a token in life, right? I get the git log here. I can see everything I did since I start working on this code. I get here from Raj and I start doing things. So that's why it's very, 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 very important to create this file and not allow your Git to be inside of it. If you have Git in another place, you need to make sure that all Gits are ignored, right? As well .env, as well any file you need it. Another thing, just to finish, I saw that you guys, you have this file here, ht access. I saw that you are using it, but you wonder if this is really working. You asked yourself before. Yeah, we need to ask yourself this because if you take a look, the .env file is inside an if block, right? So if this module is not present for any reason, sometimes the guys forgot to add it, right? I added it here. And if you take a look, base Docker, I'm adding it here. I didn't forget, but sometimes you can forget, sometimes you are using an image without it. And if you don't have it, and you put your Apache in production, this rule here will be ignored because it's inside of a if module. I don't know. My advice is to test and take it out from here, but outside this block to make sure that this will always run. And I even do better. I do something like that. Let me see here. I'll take this from here. I put it here. If I were you, but not my call. I'm just telling you what my advice is. And I also add here an asterisk to make sure that the guy will don't get the .env.example as well. Maybe someone forgot some secrets there. So you're covered, right? Um, that's it. That is my advice. Git status. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not gonna push this. Let me see what I changed here. Git if no, I'm not gonna commit it. Not it. Yeah, never. I don't need to commit this. I'm gonna discard all these things. But now I need your help, Abdul, to make this work. And I think I need this guy here. If you can share with me, I don't know if you need a call, just to test. Okay, that's it. Thank you.